In a move that has sent ripples through both the reality TV community and political circles, Zach Roloff of Little People, Big World has made a bold political revelation that is turning heads. Known primarily for his role on the long-running TLC series, which chronicles the lives of the Roloff family, whose members include parents Amy and Matt, who have dwarfism, and their children Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob Zach, has largely kept his personal views out of the spotlight. However, recent statements he made during a public forum have thrust him into an entirely new arena, politics. The revelation came during a local town hall meeting in Hillsboro, Oregon, where Zach, now 31, spoke candidly about his evolving political beliefs and how they have shifted in recent years. While many fans of Little People, Big World may have assumed Zach shared the more conservative leanings of his father, Matt Roloff, a vocal advocate for small government and personal responsibility, Zach's comments suggested a different trajectory. He expressed support for progressive policies related to disability rights, healthcare access, and environmental sustainability, marking a significant departure from what some viewers might have expected. Zach, who was born with achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism, has always been open about the challenges he has faced growing up in a world not designed for people of short stature. From navigating physical spaces to confronting societal prejudices, Zach has often spoken about the importance of accessibility and inclusion. But until recently, he had never explicitly tied those experiences to broader political ideologies. During the town hall, Zach explained that his perspective on politics began to change after he became more involved in advocacy work for the little person community. "I used to think politics was something distant," he admitted, "something that didn't really affect me unless it was on the news. But the more I learned about how laws are made, how resources are allocated, how decisions get made that impact real people's lives, including mine, the more I realized that staying silent wasn't an option." His remarks were met with applause from attendees, though some members of the audience were clearly surprised by the shift in tone from someone who had previously avoided overt political commentary. For years, the Roloff family was seen as embodying a kind of American self-reliance narrative, running their own farm, building their own businesses, and advocating for independence. That image, however, now seems to be expanding under Zach's influence. One of the key areas where Zach has chosen to focus his newfound political energy is the disability rights. He emphasized the need for stronger legal protections against discrimination, better access to adaptive technologies, and more inclusive hiring practices across industries. "We come a long way," he said, "but there's still so much work to do." Just because we have laws like the Americans with Disabilities Act doesn't mean enforcement is consistent or that attitudes have fully changed. He also highlighted the importance of affordable healthcare, particularly for individuals with chronic conditions or disabilities that require ongoing medical care. Zach himself has undergone multiple surgeries throughout his life and spoke passionately about the emotional and financial toll such treatments can take. "Healthcare shouldn't be a luxury," he stated. "It should be a right. No one should have to choose between paying rent and getting the treatment they need." These sentiments align more closely with progressive platforms than with the traditional Republican values often associated with rural Oregon communities. Yet, Zach stressed that his views weren't driven by partisanship, but rather by lived experience. "This isn't about left or right," he said. "It's about doing what's right." Another unexpected angle of Zach's political stance was his emphasis on environmental issues. As a former co-owner of Roloff Farms, which was featured prominently on the show, Zach has a deep connection to the land and agriculture. In recent years, he has become increasingly concerned about climate change and its impact on farming communities. "We're seeing changes in weather patterns, longer droughts, more unpredictable seasons," he said. "Farmers are some of the first to feel the effects of climate change, and we need policies that help us adapt, not just survive, but thrive." He advocated for sustainable farming incentives, renewable energy investments, and greater collaboration between urban and rural communities to address environmental challenges. His message resonated with younger voters and environmentally conscious activists, many of whom took to social media to express support for his stance. The response to Zach's revelations has been mixed. Longtime fans of Little People, Big World praised him for using his platform to speak out on important issues. Many applauded his courage in stepping into the political arena, especially given the scrutiny that comes with being a public figure. On social media, hashtags like #ProudOfZach and showing strong grassroots support. However, not everyone welcomed the change. Some critics accused him of politicizing his personal brand, while others questioned whether he had the necessary expertise to engage in policy discussions. There were also murmurs about how his parents, particularly Matt Roloff, might feel about this divergence in ideology. Matt, known for his libertarian-leaning views, has occasionally clashed with progressive voices in the past, making Zach's stance all the more notable. When asked about his family's reaction, Zach remained diplomatic. "My family respects my right to have my own voice," he said. "We don't always agree on everything, but we love each other unconditionally. That's what matters most." Zach Roloff's decision to speak out politically is part of a broader trend in which celebrities and public figures are becoming more vocal about social and political issues. In recent years, actors, athletes, musicians, and even reality stars have used their platforms to advocate for causes ranging from racial justice to LGBTQ rights to climate action. This phenomenon has sparked debates about the role of celebrity in democratism, argue that public figures bring attention to important issues, while others believe that politics should remain in the hands of elected officials and experts. In Zach's case, his unique background gives him a distinctive voice in these conversations. Unlike many politicians, he speaks from a place of personal experience with disability, healthcare, and agriculture. His authenticity and willingness to challenge expectations have earned him respect from both sides of the aisle. While Zach has not announced any formal political ambitions, many speculate that this could be the beginning of a new chapter in his life. Whether he chooses to run for office, continue advocacy work, or simply remain an outspoken citizen, his words have already made an impact. What remains clear is that Zach Roloff is no longer content to stay in the background. With his bold political revelation, he has stepped forward as a leader, a thinker, and a voice for those who may feel unheard. And in doing so, he has redefined what it means to be a Roloff, not just a symbol of resilience, but also of growth, change, and courage. As Little People, Big World continues to air reruns and reflect on the family's decades-long journey. Zach's latest evolution serves as a reminder that even in the most familiar stories, there's always room for new chapters. Amy Roloff, best known for her role on the reality TV show Little People, Big World, has built a life filled with love, resilience, and family. Standing at just 3 feet 0 inches tall due to a form of dwarfism called dystrophic dysplasia, Amy has faced numerous challenges, but has remained an unwavering pillar of strength for her loved ones. Her journey as a mother and wife has been both inspiring and heartwarming, capturing the attention of audiences worldwide. While she is often recognized for her work on the show alongside her ex-husband Matt Roloff, it is her dedication to her children that truly defines her legacy. Amy and Matt welcomed 4 children into their lives: Jacob, Zachary, Molly, and Jeremy. Each of them has grown up in the public eye, navigating the unique experiences that come with being part of a well-known family. Despite the pressures of fame, Amy has always prioritized giving her children a sense of normalcy and independence. She has worked tirelessly to ensure they grow up grounded, compassionate, and strong-willed. As the matriarch of the Roloff household, Amy's influence extends beyond parenting. She's become a symbol of perseverance, proving that no obstacle is insurmountable with determination and love. With this foundation, let's explore 5 fast facts about Amy Roloff's kids and family that highlight the depth of their bond and individual journeys. Amy Roloff and Matt Roloff are proud parents to 4 children, each with their own distinct personality and path in life. Their eldest son, Jacob Roloff, was born in 1998 and, like his mother, was also diagnosed with dystrophic dysplasia. Growing up in the spotlight, Jacob has navigated the challenges of being a little person while managing the pressures of public attention. Despite these difficulties, he has carved out a successful career in business and entrepreneurship. He previously co-owned Aloha Harvest, a juice company, and has been actively involved in real estate ventures. In recent years, Jacob has taken a more private approach to his personal life, stepping away from the cameras and focusing on his relationships and professional endeavors. Zachary Roloff, born in 1996, is the second oldest child and the only one in the family without dwarfism. Unlike his siblings, Zachary has chosen to keep much of his life out of the public eye. While he occasionally made appearances on Little People, Big World, he has largely maintained a low profile, avoiding the media spotlight. He pursued higher education and has since built a fulfilling career outside of the entertainment industry. His decision to lead a more private life reflects his desire to separate himself from the realities of growing up on television. Molly Roloff, born in 2001, has embraced a creative and independent lifestyle. Known for her artistic talents, she has explored various passions, including music, fashion, and wellness. After graduating from college, Molly launched a successful candle business, which quickly gained traction online. She has also been open about her struggles with anxiety, using her platform to advocate for mental health awareness. While she initially shared glimpses of her life on social media, Molly has gradually distanced herself from constant public exposure, opting instead for a quieter, more self-directed existence. The youngest of the Roloff siblings, Jeremy Roloff, born in 2004, followed a different trajectory. Unlike his older brothers and sister, he did not appear frequently on Little People, Big World during his early childhood. However, he later stepped into the spotlight when he joined the cast as a teenager. Jeremy has pursued a career in sports, particularly football, and even played college football at Hope International University. In addition to athletics, he has shown interest in business and entrepreneurship, launching ventures related to fitness and lifestyle branding. His charismatic personality and drive have made him a standout figure among the Roloff children. Each of Amy Roloff's children has taken a unique path, shaped by their individual experiences and aspirations. Whether through business, academics, creativity, or athletics, they continue to navigate life with the values instilled by their determined and resilient mother. As a mother raising 4 children, Amy Roloff has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to instilling core values such as independence, resilience, and compassion. From an early age, she encouraged her children to take responsibility for their actions and make decisions that reflected their own aspirations rather than external expectations. This emphasis on independence was particularly evident in how she supported her children's career choices and personal growth, allowing them to explore their interests without pressure to conform to a specific path. For instance, while Jacob Roloff ventured into entrepreneurship and real estate, Molly Roloff pursued creative outlets such as music and wellness, highlighting Amy's belief in following one's passion rather than adhering to traditional success metrics. Resilience has also been a cornerstone of Amy's parenting philosophy. Having lived with dystrophic dysplasia her entire life, she has firsthand experience overcoming adversity, and she used these lessons to teach her children how to face challenges with strength and determination. This was especially important for Jacob, who shares her condition, as Amy provided both emotional support and practical guidance to help him navigate the complexities of growing up with dwarfism. Additionally, she encouraged all of her children to develop problem-solving skills and adaptability, ensuring they could handle setbacks with confidence and perseverance. Beyond independence and resilience, Amy placed a strong emphasis on compassion and empathy. She consistently reminded her children to be considerate of others, fostering a mindset of kindness and understanding. This value was particularly evident in Molly Roloff's openness about mental health struggles, which helped to stigmatize discussions around emotional well-being within the family and beyond. Similarly, Jeremy Roloff's involvement in community service and athletics showcased the importance of teamwork and supporting others, reinforcing the idea that success should not come at the expense of integrity. Through these guiding principles, Amy Roloff has shaped her children into individuals who are not only driven, but also deeply empathetic and grounded. Growing up in the public eye has significantly shaped the lives of Amy Roloff's children, influencing everything from their personal relationships to their career choices. Being featured on Little People, Big World meant that their milestones, conflicts, and daily experiences were documented and scrutinized by audiences worldwide. This level of exposure presented both opportunities and challenges, as the Roloff children had to navigate the complexities of adolescence under constant media attention. While some embraced the spotlight, others sought privacy and distance from the entertainment world, reflecting the diverse ways in which fame can impact young lives. For Jacob Roloff, the pressures of being a little person in the public eye were compounded by the realities of growing up on a reality TV show. His condition and personal experiences were frequently discussed on camera, leading to intense scrutiny and, at times, public judgment. Despite these challenges, Jacob developed a strong entrepreneurial spirit, likely influenced by the business-oriented aspects of the Roloff family brand. His decision to step back from the show and focus on his personal ventures indicates a desire to reclaim control over his narrative and build a life beyond the constraints of reality television. Zachary Roloff, the only sibling without dwarfism, experienced a different kind of challenge. While he was not subjected to the same physical scrutiny as his brother and mother, he still grappled with the consequences of being raised in a high-profile environment. His choice to maintain a low profile suggests a conscious effort to separate himself from the pressures of fame, seeking a more conventional lifestyle away from the cameras. By pursuing higher education and a career outside the entertainment industry, Zachary has demonstrated a desire to define success on his own terms rather than through the lens of public perception. Molly Roloff, who was open about her struggles with anxiety, faced the additional burden of having her emotional experiences aired publicly. While this vulnerability fostered a sense of relatability and advocacy, it also meant that her personal growth was constantly observed by viewers. Over time, Molly transitioned away from the spotlight, focusing instead on building a small business and maintaining a more private life. This shift underscores the delicate balance between authenticity and personal boundaries, as she learned to share selectively while protecting her well-being. Jeremy Roloff, the youngest sibling, took a different approach to fame by embracing the opportunities it afforded him. His increased presence on LittlePeople, Big World during his teenage years allowed him to develop a public persona centered around athleticism and charisma. Unlike his older siblings, who eventually distanced themselves from the show, Jeremy leveraged his visibility to pursue business ventures and engage with audiences through social media. However, even he has acknowledged the difficulties of growing up in a reality TV household, recognizing the importance of forging an identity beyond the expectations set by his upbringing. Ultimately, the impact of fame on Amy Roloff's children has been multifaceted, shaping their perspectives on privacy, self-expression, and personal agency. While some have found empowerment through their public personas, others have sought refuge in anonymity, illustrating the varied ways in which growing up in front of the cameras has influenced their paths. Despite the complexities of raising a family under the public eye, Amy Roloff has played a crucial role in maintaining strong familial bonds, particularly following her divorce from Matt Roloff in 2016. The dissolution of their marriage, which was prominently featured on LittlePeople, Big World, marked a significant turning point for the Roloff family. Rather than allowing the split to create division, Amy focused on ensuring that her children remained united and emotionally supported. She emphasized open communication, encouraging her sons and daughter to express their feelings and concerns freely. This approach helped them navigate the transition with resilience, preventing resentment or confusion from taking root. In the years since the divorce, Amy has continued to serve as the family's emotional anchor, fostering a sense of stability and continuity. She has remained actively involved in her children's lives, offering guidance while respecting their individual paths. Whether through family gatherings, heartfelt conversations, or collaborative projects, she has worked diligently to preserve the close-knit dynamic that defines the Roloffs. Additionally, she has prioritized spending quality time with each child, recognizing the importance of individual connections amid the broader family structure. Amy's efforts to maintain harmony extend beyond her immediate children. She has also cultivated positive relationships with her former husband and extended relatives, demonstrating maturity and grace in handling post-divorce dynamics. By prioritizing her children's well-being above personal grievances, she has ensured that family remains a source of strength and comfort. Her ability to navigate these challenges with patience and compassion highlights her enduring role as the heart of the Roloff family. Amy Roloff's journey as a mother, advocate, and role model has left an indelible mark on her family and those who follow their story. Through every challenge and triumph, she has demonstrated unwavering strength, compassion, and determination, shaping her children into resilient and independent individuals. Her ability to balance the demands of parenthood with the pressures of public life showcases her remarkable fortitude and commitment to her family's well-being. Even as her children forge their own paths, Amy remains a steadfast presence, guiding them with wisdom and unconditional love. Beyond her role as a mother, Amy continues to inspire audiences with her resilience in the face of adversity. Her personal experiences have not